Welcome back to Escape the Lost Halls by Urgle. I'm outnumbered, and in the last episode, we learned that we can use our gravity device to move this slime block. It says slime block bounces around. Now, I'm not sure where that slime block goes yet, but I learned another important thing about this room, the one near the checkpoint Delta here. This is where we got the slime block from, this room over here. And this is the room I want to go into because I can see that there's a lever there on the wall. And I figured out in between episodes that it's pretty easy. All you have to do to get into that room is use the vines here. You do have to start at this end, and then you have to wrap around the corner here. But once you get up to here, you can set down on the iron bars here and jump right into the room. So pretty easy to do. Not sure why I didn't figure that out in the last episode, but we have a lever here. And if we pull it, the gate comes down, and it looks like we now have access to another room. Let's watch out for that hole in the floor. I don't see anything we can do here. I don't think we've been in this room yet. It looks like there might be a chest in there. Let's take a look around quickly. What's this? Is this a button? There's a piece of glass on the floor. Can we use... Oh, activated by ice cubes only. It's a glass plate. Okay, ice cubes, right? So we need to get ourselves an ice cube, I guess. There's a chest here, but we can't open it because there's a block above it, which can't be broken by our axe. Our axe only breaks ice. Mushroom blocks, like this one here. We should probably break this then. Which ones do I need to break? We could probably break... Oh, wait, is there anything that would give us access to the chest? Probably not, right? Because if I break this block here, we still can't get in the chest, and we can't break the red mushroom block. Only these white ones, the stem blocks. Okay, so that's not very useful. Can I get through here? No, I can't get through the iron bars there. All right, let's go back out. So we've got this new glass plate. So we need to figure out what that does. And we've got a room here. Okay, ice. Is it going to be like an ice dispenser? There's an hourglass too. Let's see, what does this do? Nothing. Is this a button? Okay, we've got a button that activates the door here. Oh, there's another door on the right. Is this where we get ice from? I'm looking for an ice dispenser. I actually don't see anything in here. There's composters, trap doors, redstone torch. What are we supposed to do in this room? I'm not sure. What is that purple... What's going on with the purple effect there? What are we supposed to be doing in this room? It's a block on the ceiling. I don't see anything to do here. Redstone torches. There's no levers. I thought this is where we were going to get ice, but I don't see. What happens if we press the button again? Door closes. Yeah, see, this here says ice, and it has arrows pointing down, but I don't see... How do we get through this door? Well, not like that. And nothing on the ceiling. Oh, okay, what is this, I wonder? Oh, there is something we can do here. Ah, I see. A strange symbol on the hourglass. We turned it. What's supposed to happen here? Let's open this door back up. Oh, the room changed. This is not the same room that we were in before. How did it change? Because we activated the hourglass? Maybe it's kind of like a time or space portal. Okay, let's try that again. Let's leave the door open this time. We'll try to turn... you have to close the door first, okay. So we can't see what's inside. We just have to trust that we will find something. Okay, there we go. We turn the hourglass one more time. And perhaps the room has changed again. Yeah, okay, it went back to the old room. How do we use this? Why? Okay, purple particles on the floor again when I stand here. Why? Yeah, the purple particles follow me. I don't really understand the purpose. There's nothing I can place a lever on. Do we have anything else useful? Let me check the mini map real quick and see where are we right now. Okay, we're in the top. We're in the top left corner. We're the green arrow facing down. I don't see any rooms that connect to this one, but according to the map, we should be able to get through this red door here. Here comes the eye. Yeah, that's kind of annoying. I don't know which way the eye is going to go. Here, get rid of the mini-map. Are you going to come this way? Probably, right? That's going to be... I know, okay, he went that way. So that's fine. We'll be safe from the eye for now. Yeah, I'm not sure how to get through this red door here. I don't see anything. I must be missing something, but whatever it is, I can't quite figure it out. Here, let's try this one more time. We'll close the door. I know that we've done this already, but let's spin the strange symbol. And so I want to see what room we get this time. If it's going to be the... Okay, it is the same as before. And when we enter this room... Okay, there's also purple particle effect on the ground. Now, what's the difference between this room... Oh, the eye. Okay, well, we're going to die here. Yeah, that's what I was afraid of. He had me trapped in that room there. Okay, that's fine. This is checkpoint Delta, so it's pretty close. Pretty close to where we just were. And we know how to get back through this room over here with the vines. This is where the slime block was. Slime block is now here. And we know we can move that with our gravity device. Is there any reason why we would go back there? I mean, I guess let's go quickly revisit that room. We basically learned, what did we learn? We learned that there's some kind of plate here that's activated by ice, and there's a button on the other side of the gate. We learned that spinning this symbol changes this room, but only when the door is closed. And we learned that there's not really anything useful in here, other than the purple particles, that is. Yeah, there's no way to get up in here either, right? We have cobwebs, but I don't see any more hidden clues here. What's that? Drip leaf. Another cobweb. Yeah, I really just don't see anything useful in here. Dripstone, drip leaf. There's nowhere to go here. There's no hidden buttons, I think, or levers. Is there any way back here? No, whatever the mystery is in this room, I'm not able to solve it at this time, so we'll have to come back once I figure out how this works. And nothing hidden under here, right? All right, let's move on. I want to take a look at this room one more time because it doesn't really make sense that we can't access this chest, although it could be just decorative because we have custom chests in this map, and they don't look like that. We could also try to remove some more of these mushroom blocks. I'm not sure why we would need to do that, but sure. Okay, that does allow us access outside the map, but I think that's all the blocks I can break for now. So we can go outside here, but for what purpose? Oh, maybe parkour. Oh, what is that? There's like a rotating... What is that? There's something floating over there. Where am I supposed to go from here? Okay, there's the water over there. I recognize that. Oh, there's another opening there. Okay, so it's definitely the parkour, right? But if we mess this up, we'll end up back at the checkpoint, which is not such a big deal, I guess. Okay, we didn't mess it up, so we're good. We got into the room, which means we can continue to make some more progress. Let's open this chest. Inside we have a new tool upgrade. Let me guess. Colored mushroom blocks. Yeah, that looks exactly like what we can break now. Can we get through here, maybe? If we break these, no, still no access into that room. But we can break a new block now. Let's break all of these blocks because there could be something hidden underneath. I don't see anything though. It looks like we can also get through this room now. If we get these red blocks out of the way, we'll have another shortcut that we can use to get through here. Yeah, we've explored this room before. All right, good progress. And I think that also means we can get back through here, so we don't need to do the parkour. We also have access to this chest now. So we have some more skeleton skulls. We've got another ancient parchment and some more cobwebs. I'm still not sure what to do with these things, but there you go. We're collecting them. Maybe we'll find some use for them later. There's no point to expose anything more here, right? I don't think we're going to be uncovering any more secrets in this room. Let's mine some blocks here though, to see if we can get back. Yeah, we can get into this room now, which has a chest, and inside is another totem. Yeah, we have like 4 of these now. I hope that they will be useful later, but I haven't found a use for them yet. What is this? There is a block here floating in the air. Am I supposed to interact with this block? No? Oh, maybe I can pull it with my gravity machine. Other than that, I don't see a purpose for it. I can't get through there, so there's no point to go that way. I'm worried about falling through the floor, but I want to see if there's anything hidden back here. So let's go back here quickly. And is there a head hitter here? I should be able to jump up onto the block here. Yeah, there's nothing, I think. Nothing that I can see that we're missing in this room. Let's go back over here and see if we can use our gravity device on this block. It looks like we cannot. Is there anything else we can do with this crazy floating block here? I don't actually see any way to interact with this. I can't hit it. I can't put a lever on it. I can't use my gravity device. And so, yeah, there's nothing in my inventory, I think, that will help me move this block. What's it there for? It must have a purpose. Perhaps we'll figure that out later. All right, let's get out of here. I think we've seen enough of this wing for now. I want to consult my map again. What is all this? Diamond ore. We have a new tool upgrade now. So now that we can break this red mushroom stem, we should go see if we can use that to our advantage at all. In fact, we could change this room back quickly. Here, let's close the door. I want to see if maybe breaking red mushroom blocks helps us in this room. I don't think it will, but you never know. All right, press this and let's get this thing spinning again. Okay, I hear changes in this room. Yeah, there's no red mushroom blocks in here. So I'm still not sure what to do in this room. But this is the original state that I found this room in, with the composters and the azalea leaves. I just don't see anything that we can do here. Can't get through this door. Here, let's check our map again. So this is a special room. I just don't know what the purpose is yet. We've covered quite a bit of the map as well. Here, let's go back the way we came and see if we can use our red mushroom breaking tool to learn any new things about where to go next. So we know about this slime block. Where did we leave a whole bunch of red mushroom blocks that we can go back and look at? Okay, those bookshelves are empty. I did that. I have them in my inventory. Still don't know how to get through here, but I can see that there is something on the other side that I can put my lever on. And then we've got the mystery of the birch buttons here. Still not sure what to do with that either. 2 redstone lamps. Okay, we'll come back to this as well. If you remember from the last episode, we also have the laser cannon, which is right through here. Okay, let's go back and take a look at the laser cannon quickly. Maybe we missed something that we'll be able to figure out now. This is the copper room. Redstone lamps on the ceiling. Let's go this way. And there were no red mushroom blocks in this room, right? No, this is where the batteries go. We've got 2 battery holders in this room, but I have no idea where to find the batteries. Hold buttons, it says on the sign, but I don't know how to do that yet either. And then this is the cannon that breaks the mud blocks, but I don't know how to activate it yet. This is the activation button, actually, for it. We can watch it shoot a laser at nothing. Yeah, nothing's going to happen up there, I'm afraid, because it's just a bunch of bookshelves. All right, let's get out of this room. Now, I need to figure out the rails, too. I'm hoping that eventually my axe will get an upgrade that allows me to break rails. When that happens, I know exactly where to find the rails, right near where we started this whole game. There were a couple of rails on the ground. Maybe we can make use of them. Okay, mushroom blocks in this room, but nothing I can... Oh, I can break these now. Okay, let's see if there's anything hidden underneath that we didn't see before. It doesn't look like it, but on the map it does say that this is an important button room. Oh, okay, maybe it's outside again, just like before. So that actually could be useful. Yeah, more mushrooms in this room too, but I think what we want to do now is go... Can we go out here? Yes. Okay, it looks like we need to drop down, maybe? Is there a way to... Oh, that's scary. Okay, this must be what we do though, right? Oh, that's interesting over there too. I think we've seen that before. There's a head hitter here. So this might just drop me down and kill me. Is there a checkpoint nearby? There isn't, right? Okay, well, if we die, we'll just come back. But I think this is definitely worth doing. It seems like the next objective. Otherwise, why can we go out here? All right, so I'm gonna try to make this jump. If we miss, we go into the void. I could also just try dropping. Okay, that did not work. Let's try that again. How far is it to get back there? That's not too bad. Oh, I got stuck in a cobweb. That's going to slow me down a little bit. There we go. All right, which way? This way? And then up here, right? And through here. And then we use the gravity device to get back into this room. Yeah, that didn't take that long. Ooh. I wonder... How much time do we get on this gravity device? Because if we could get to the opening fast enough, we might actually be able to... Okay, that did not work. All right, let's try that one more time, except for this time, I think we're just going to drop down instead of trying to get to the swing or whatever that weird thing is with the candles on it. And then maybe we'll discover the reason for being down there in the first place. All right, there we go. Let's drop here. Okay, what can we do? Why are we down here? Okay, there's a lever. I see. So that's why it's the button or the lever room, right? I can't reach that lever. Okay, there we go. Cutscene. I was wondering if we were going to get one of these. Another cinematic. Okay, a lever is pulled, powering a door at -27. That's what the levers do, and it looks like we have one more lever to find. So this was a good find down here, but I think we're done, and the only way out, I believe, is to drop into the void. All right, okay, so we're good. We're back on track. Where do we want to go from here? We still haven't figured out the slime block yet. What did it say? -2.7, right? And this is what? -1.5. Here, let's actually go back this way. I want to take another look at this room. Okay, -2.5. What did it say? What room are we looking for? That's the one with the weird crying obsidian block. There's the glass plates. On the map, this is a button room. And so the lever room is back there. I think the only lever we have left is the one in our inventory. And that's going to be the third lever, but I still don't know how to get into that room. Maybe it's open now? Because I don't see any changes over here. All right, let's go back. Let's go back. We can get out of this room, right? Yes, we can. I'm still curious about that slime block. Okay, no, the gate is still closed here. Let's get rid of that map. Yeah, this is the third lever, but I still don't know how to pull it. We are making some progress, but very slowly. Only just very slowly. Let's see, what did we do last? -2.7. Let's go see what happened at -2.7. Okay, we're at 2.5. So how do we get to -2.7? Okay, it's back this way. I can't remember. Is this a one-way trip? No, we can make this jump. We've done it before. Okay, that's 0. And I need to get to -2 and 7. So this way. This is the vine room, so let's climb. And wrap and drop. So something happened at -2.7. Okay, this is -3. I don't think we have access to -2.7, so it's not that useful to us. Yeah, this is too far out of the way, and we can't get through there. And this gate is not open. -2.7 would be that way. We don't have access to that room yet, so opening that gate really doesn't change much. We're back to square one. All right, let's look around again for any mushroom blocks that we can break. I also have an idea about where we can go next. So let's see, this is still closed. Here's the rails I was talking about. This is where we can come and get rails later, I think. As long as we can break and take these rails. There's the eye. Okay, I'm kind of trapped here. Let's go around. Going around is an option. I think, right? Through here? Yeah, no problem. Where do we go next? Is there any more rooms with red mushroom blocks? There were a couple, right? Let's see, this is not one of them. The other room I wanted to take a look at was, let's see, was it this one over here? No. Is the eye coming? I know it's near. Okay, there. It's coming into this room. Let's move away from the eye quickly. There's more mushroom blocks in here, but I don't think we need to break these. What does this do? Still nothing? And then we've got the slime room, which we can get into. I thought about bringing the slime block into that room. Yeah, this is not a room we can go into. Let's see, that's checkpoint gamma, which we never actually... Oh yeah, we did activate that. That's right. Where do we go from here? Is it... This is not the room I want to go into. It's around. Okay, let's go back through the amethyst room. The only reason we didn't go this way before is because the eye was in the way, but we can get through here now. So, okay, yeah, that was one of the levers down there. I wanted to take another look at this room here. Not the gold room necessarily, but this one on this side. So we have to open and close these gates at the same time. Yeah, this. I want to try my gravity device on this ice block. Okay, this is what I thought, is that we might be able to move this ice. Let's put this down. Oh, it is fragile, though. We have to be careful. I'm not sure what happens if we break it, but let's be careful how we move this block. Oh, no, this is not good. I'm terrible at moving this block. It's just breaking all over the place. I'm never going to make it. Okay, another ice cube has dispensed from the chute. Is that going to be back here? It is back here. All right, we need to learn to move this ice block more carefully. For now, let's just grab another one. So this is where ice dispenses from. How can we move this? We just have to be careful that we don't hit it into blocks. Here, let's set it down. I think the key is going to be picking it up and setting it down. Can I close the door now? Yes, I can. Okay, pick this back up. Oh, that's... I thought, no, the gate broke it. All right, that's not good. Let's move it into this room, put it down, close the gate, and try this again. This is going to be harder than I thought. Yeah, the trick is definitely to pick it up and put it down often. Okay, I need to get it through here. Let's go up against the wall. Whenever you hit a block, it damages the ice. Okay, set it. Oh, dropping it's no good either. Okay, and then we've got this room here. We can run through here quickly. More damage. That's not good. All right, let's go this way. Come on, ice block. There we go. Slide through, and let's just set it down for a minute. Where are we going with this block? Yeah, all the way that way. All right, that shouldn't be too bad. Something tells me we're not going to make it, though. All right, move out here now. Let's set it down. I want to move it in front of me. And which way should we go? Should we make the water jump with it? That's risky. That is risky. I don't want to drop it into the void either. Here, let's just set it down here for now. Okay, we can get through this way. Yeah, we're getting closer. As long as I don't break it, we should be able to move fairly quickly through here. Let's set it down. Okay, we're going... There's the eye. We're going that way. So let's pick this back up. No. That was so much damage. All right, set it back down gently. We can go... We can't go that way. We have to go through this way. There's checkpoint Delta. I think I need it to go through here. But something tells me it's gonna break before we get there. Let's try again. It's so fragile. Okay, it broke. Okay, I'm gonna go back and get another one. All right, I finally made it over with a glass, piece of glass. And so we can now press the button, which takes us to another cinematic. A birch button is pressed and powers the door at a 1-6. 1-6. Okay, so we've activated another door. That's progress. 1-6. Where is 1-6? Not here. Looks like we need to go that way about 5 blocks, which is... Okay, that might be a useful door. 1, 2, 3, 4. Did I say 5 blocks? I meant 5 rooms. That might be the gate at the room marked with the L. That could be useful. Let's go take a look at that. I still don't know what to do with this room here. And I still don't know what to do with the floating, crying obsidian either. All right, let's go back out this way, the way we came. That ice was very difficult to move, by the way. I had to go very slowly and very carefully. Okay, let's see. What room did it say again? 1-6. Right, pumpkin. Go on the pumpkin. Cobweb, of course. And then, what is that? I hear lava? No gate is opened here. What room is this? Yeah, this is 1-6. I don't understand. 4-1 and 4-5. Yeah, there are birch buttons, but there's nothing I can do. with the birch buttons because they have to be pressed at the same time, which is obviously not something I'm able to accomplish by myself. Okay. Let's go back to, let's see, where can we look now? Let's go back and look at the room with the cannon again, the laser cannon, and see if there's any more progress to be made over here. I don't think so, though. Yeah, still no changes in this room. Nothing has opened. And we're still missing one lever that can be pulled. Where's that map again? The room marked L should be the last lever. Yeah, that's the room we were just in. And I still haven't discovered the lever is on the other side of the gate. All right, where can we go now? We need another clue. Aha, I found another clue behind a couple of unbroken mushroom blocks. We've got a new room here, previously unexplored, and it's got a little bottom section here. Why? Maybe just so I can see that there's a lever over there? Yeah, that's probably all this is for. I see a chest and I see a car battery, and we have a car battery holder in the other room, so we can move this with our gravity device. Let me see what's in the chest quickly. We've also got a new optional goal to place 3 totems at 4-2. We might take a look at that. Inside the chest we have a bow. All right, so we have 1 bow. Is it infinity? Okay, it is an infinity bow, and we have 1 arrow as well. So we can now shoot at things. Interesting. We might actually be able to do the button thing now, possibly. What is this? It looks like there's another puzzle here. I see arrows pointing down. Pointing down at what? There's 3 of them. 1, 2, 3. What is this room? There's no way out. There's a gate here and a gate here. We've been in each of these other rooms, though, so we have access to those. This is the new room, but I don't think there's anything else we can do here right now. Unless maybe we can figure out what these downward arrow means. All right, we'll have to come back here another time. Let's leave now, and I think... Do we have time to move this battery? Sure we do. Let's see if we can get this battery out of here. It's not as fragile as the ice was, so it shouldn't be too hard to move the battery where we need it to go, which is right through here. Here, let's use this gravity block, the levitation device. I messed it up. All right, try it again. And we're going to put this battery in the battery holder, which is right through here. Oh, I messed it up again. You have to get the right forward angle on it in order to get into this room. Okay, there's 1 out of 2 batteries found, and we'll place that in the holder there. Yeah, 1 out of 2 buttons lit up on the console. Oh, I see. Okay, so we have a button here, a new button that we can activate. Okay, that's very nice. We need to find the other battery, which we're going to have to do in the next episode because we're all out of time. Thanks for watching this episode of Escape the Lost Halls, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye. Oh, I get it. Place 3 totems at 4-2. This is 4-2. That's why there's... Oh, okay. Place totems on the arrows. And it looks like we have some buttons behind. What do these do? That's 2, and 3 buttons pressed. The Venus trinket appears at 0-0.